You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Saturday the 14th of March, 2026. It is 83 days after the winter solstice. It is 6 days before the spring equinox. Today is the 15th day of the American and Israeli war against Iran and Lebanon. The White House continues to release strange social media videos portraying the war as a video game or blockbuster film, which would be merely grotesque if it weren't so absolutely infantile. The sun rises today at 7:09 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:05 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:01 p.m., civil twilight ends at 7:29 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 8:01 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 42 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 20% full at midday. The moon rises today at 4:58 a.m., and then it sets at 2:18 p.m. The new moon will arrive on Wednesday, the 18th of March. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the middle of the night, low tide, 12:51 a.m., 18 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 7:10 a.m., 1 meter 19. In the afternoon, low tide, 1:30 p.m., 9 centimeters. In the evening, high tide, 7:47 p.m., 1 meter 10. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the broom bush in Socrates Sculpture Park is vibrant with yellow blooms. It has long, thin stalks that arc gracefully downwards from where it's planted in the bed that lines the Vernon Avenue side of the park. The silver maples have also burst into flower, small, delicate pinkish-red blooms that hug the branches tightly. As we noted when we saw the first buds appear, silver maples all over the neighborhood should be blooming simultaneously. And the buds of the Callery pears are swelling. How fuzzy they are, and growing plumper each day. Commemorations. Maritime history. On this day in 1886, the schooner, the Phantom, made a dramatic rescue off Fire Island. The Cunard ocean liner Oregon, bound for New York City from Liverpool, was struck by a coal ship at 4:30 in the morning. It had 845 people on board, and it was just 15 miles from the Verrazano Narrows. The coal ship sank immediately. The Oregon's hull was fatally breached, and the Oregon began to go down. The captain gave the order to abandon ship at 6:30 a.m., but there were not enough lifeboats. The schooner Phantom was a Sandy Hook pilot boat, and its crew saw the distress flares launched from the Oregon. They arrived on the scene at 8:30 a.m. and transferred 400 people from the stricken vessel. A few hours later, the German liner SS Fulda arrived and took many of the passengers. Almost everyone on board survived. The Oregon went to the bottom 8 hours after it was hit. The British government awarded gold and silver medals to the pilot and crew of the Phantom. Now, just 2 years later, the Phantom was itself lost at sea during the Great Blizzard of 1888, which raged over the city from March 12th to 14th. On this day in 1903, President Theodore Roosevelt established the Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge in Florida. It was the first national wildlife refuge in the United States and was designed to protect egrets, who were threatened with extinction from plume hunters. On this day in 1950, the FBI first began publishing the 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list. It was a theatrical combination of law enforcement and savvy public relations. On this day in 1979, the artist Judy Chicago first displayed her art installation, The Dinner Party, at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. It consists of banquet tables arranged in a large triangle. Customized place settings honor 39 famous women from history. Each setting includes an embroidered runner, a gold chalice and tableware, and a glazed ceramic plate with raised elements evoking vulvas and butterflies. An additional 999 women are honored in gold lettering on the white ceramic floor tiles on which the table stands. It is a key piece of feminist art, and since 2007 has been on permanent exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum. Today we wish a happy birthday to Simone Biles, born this day in 1997. She is the most decorated female Olympic gymnast in American history. But we particularly honor her for the brave decision to withdraw from the 2020 Olympics because she judged she was not fit to compete. That takes guts. And she went on to medal again at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Happy birthday, Simone Biles. Finally, today is Pi Day. Pi is the irrational number that is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Because it equals approximately 3.14, we honor it on 3/14. Pi Day was first conceived in 1988 by Larry Shaw at the San Francisco Exploratorium. Happy Pi Day to all. And that is the Observatory, Saturday the 14th of March, 2026.